will need a little of your help. We need your magic. We need your talents. Whatever they may be. But mostly, we need your noise. Can you handle it? Can you handle it?
Hey guys, this is Ember. She was the awesome artist who did all the airbrush work for my Vixie look. She airbrushed my whole head. And this was the second day, so they stuck to my head. Like I woke up and they stuck, and then I was like, and I also had earmarks like on my arms. Ideally, I would have removed the ears and reapplied them the next day, but I really didn't feel like it because I got home really late, and it was just easier this way. It was funny yesterday, everyone was like, yeah, you just look like a really scary Victoria's Secret. Because I had like the dreamy thing.
Oh, there he is.
You wanted a picture?
Yes.
And this was another performer that was made up by Ember. My first act is at 8:10, around 8:10-ish, but I'm performing all night, like until my last act was at like 10:30. Belly dance scene thing. So yeah, Ember was amazing. She did all this contouring goodness on my neck, and they have a whole makeup crew there at Labyrinth that do the performer's makeup, but I created a very specific character and I was doing my own makeup, but I had Ember help me out doing my body parts that I didn't feel like painting. And she did an amazing job, especially with the hands, which you will now see. So painting hands is a pretty tedious process because you have to make sure to get the paint in all the little nooks and crannies, so you have to bend your fingers, then stretch them out, and make sure that every little wrinkle is painted. But the most amazing thing she did on these hands was the vein work. Like, this looked so cool. It just made me look like I had smoke or something on my hands. I don't know. It was really awesome. And she was using an alcohol-based paint for this so that it wouldn't smudge off, but because of the amount of paint that we had to use to get my hands really black, they were kind of sticky, so she had to make sure to set it. First she went in with a setting spray to kind of create a barrier, and then she went in with translucent powder to get rid of the tackiness. Throughout the night, the paint rubbed off my fingertips a little bit, but not nearly as much as if we had used normal paints. Once the powder was on, then she went in with another layer of the setting spray, and that was it. Now to start my Vixie transformation. Hi Jax! He's our siren, he's amazing, I love him. So for my makeup, I ended up taking over a station that all the Haven performers were using, so you'll see them from time to time behind me. I was kind of hogging the mirror, I apologize, but they let me, so it's fine, I swear. God, this is so tiring. My arm is like, I can't pat anymore. Oh my god. Now you are. So 2017 was my first time performing at LOJ. I had been the year before, but only as an attendee, and also I'm not a performer, so I was kind of really scared and intimidated, but I got to do freaky makeup, so I was in my element.
Doing your thing.
Labyrinth has hundreds of performers, dancers, acrobats, everything, and they are all amazing. Everyone's a unique character and they all bring something to the table. They try to work with everyone's strengths and it really becomes something really magical and special. I don't know how to perform, but I know how to put paint on my face, so they invited me to be a really weird looking scary creature. I had a lot of fun and everyone made me feel super welcomed. This was the second day, so I was a little bit more relaxed and I had the makeup down, so it went a lot faster. And I basically referenced pictures from the night before to get my makeup looking as similar as possible.
Oh shit, I have to do my little frowny thing.
And thankfully I didn't forget to do that. You know what takes it off? Shaving foam. Takes everything off. Any SFX makeup, shaving foam takes it right off.
I was just going to smear alcohol on the face.
Maybe don't do that.
Why not? 85%.
So yeah, pro tip, if you can't get something off, use shaving foam or use oil. Any type of oil, like olive oil. I love olive oil for removing makeup. This is Clinton, the director of our room on Javia.
My favorite fact about birds is that when humans think that they're hearing lovely bird song, it's actually the birds just screaming, "Get away from my kids!"
So Javia has a lot of magical creatures like Alejandra, who played our little sweet water nymph that I get to poison. So basically the story is that a Talisk, which is kind of like a dark elf, goes into the haven, which is kind of like neutral ground to all the species, and she goes and she poisons the river. And I am the poison that poisons the river. So yeah, things get fun. But basically I was a one-off character, they kill me at the end, and it is what it is. What character are you?
I'm the Vixie, I'm Talisk Magic, so I'm not a Talisk, I'm just poison.
Cool.
It's a new thing we're trying out.
Yeah.
Okay, is that my face almost done?
So once I was almost done with my makeup, I got something to eat, I changed into my costume, and then I did the finishing details, like the slimy snot stuff and tears. I was just using good old face paint for this. I think my camera died or something, so I was using my phone for this. So please ignore the difference in quality. But then I think I got it sorted and my camera's back. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. So here I am painting my teeth using teeth enamel. And this is a product specifically for teeth. You have to dry your teeth off first with cotton pads and make sure the product dries completely before closing your mouth again. The process is a little teeny bit uncomfortable, but nothing too bad because it dries quickly. And then if you need to touch anything up, you just dry the tooth and apply more enamel. And there's a goblin going behind me. The goblins are amazing. They're hilarious characters. They have their own room, the Goblin Cabaret, and it's so much fun. And now that I'm done with my makeup, it's time for the performances. They're spaced out throughout the entire night, and there's other performances between ours too. But here goes. And that's it. They killed the Vixie, even though you can't see because of Adam's finger. Thanks, babe. Peace is restored to the Haven. So then I got to roam around and enjoy the party, which was awesome. Got to see a bunch of performances in other rooms. And dance in the various different ballrooms. So if you've never been to Labyrinth, it takes up the entire Biltmore Hotel. So the entire floor of the lobby is ours. All the rooms, all the bars, everything. It's just a really magical and fun experience. This year, I'm actually going to be in this room that you're seeing right here, and I'm going to be with the water people. I'm not going to be anything scary. It's just going to be something really, really pretty. And this is the main ballroom. It's the biggest one and where all the main stage acts happen. There's a continuous story that's told every year on this stage. And every year they add to it and change it and it develops and you see character growth and new characters and it's a lot of fun. And at the end of the night, we all party on stage. This is after all the performances have happened and everyone just wants to let loose. And then in the smaller rooms, like on Havia, you have DJs performing for the rest of the night and they become like little nightclub rooms. And there's multiple rooms like this throughout the masquerade. And not just DJs perform, there's also bands, acrobats, and numerous other performers.
Working with me these 20 years to be so creative, and I'm looking forward to 20 more. How many of you are new? How many of you have been here before? How many of you are ready to come back for more? Since there's so many veterans here, I'm assuming you know how this goes. If I'm here and it's this time of night. It's just about that time for us to bid you good night. We put the realm of dreams into a little box and we start working on it because next year is LOJ 21.